Hey AWF Galaxy, welcome to a brand new control center. We got a lot to talk about. Now, if you weren't here for our last event, Super Bowl Saturday, man, you missed out on probably, in my opinion, one of the top 3 best events we've done so far this year, 2026. Of course, we're looking towards the 21st. Got a lot to cover. But first and foremost, we want to talk about what happened at Super Bowl Saturday. Like I said before, phenomenal event. Capped off with one of our King of the Carnival qualifying matches between Chris Crunk and Ty Rose. Now, if you weren't here, then you know this. We do have a qualifier. Do have a person that advanced through that. Chris Crunk was able to defeat Ty Rose via countout. Crunk on his way to now being a part of the 8-man tournament that will be happening later on this year. Cameras were fortunate enough to catch up with the winner after his match, and he had this to say.
I did it. I kind of did my biggest challenge yet, and I defeated the bully Ty Rose. Did anybody see it coming? I did. But now I have the opportunity of a lifetime because me and 7 other men are going to enter this tournament, King of the Carnival. And, I mean, people say this about me a lot. I'm the first one in, but I'm the last one to leave. And they're going to crown me king.
Once again, huge congratulations to Chris Crunk. I think it's no secret that I'm a Chris Crunk guy. I'm rooting for him the entire way, but of course it's going to be a tall task to get to the finals to become the very first King of the Carnival. We actually are going to have 4 more qualifying matches on February the 21st at AWF Crimescene. First and foremost is this, Loverboy Lex Lee against the Rocky Top Rocker. Now, of course, these guys have been feuding for a while. Our cameras were fortunate enough to catch up with the Rocker. He had this to say.
Read this.
That's what he said, wasn't it?
Okay. I'm tired of beating down Loser Boy. So I like a drum. So I'm going to let my best friend beat him off for me. All hail King Rocky Top.
Well, folks, that's just how it goes now, I guess. If you see the Rocky Top Rocker, you're going to be seeing the Tennessee Stud Race Steel TVA and becoming a formidable tag team here in the American Wrestling Federation. 3rd victory over Loverboy Lex Lee for the Tennessee Stud. Rocky Top Rocker looking to do the same thing. Defeat Loverboy, become one of our 8 men for our King of the Carnival tournament here in April. Now it's going down again at AWF Crimescene on the 21st. Now, let's go a little bit farther into the future. Let's go to May 16th at Wrestle Jam. I was able to announce our 2 very special guests that are going to be there, and they are no subject, or they're no strangers to being tag teams as well. Ron Simmons, John Bradshaw Layfield, APA are going to be in the house on the 16th. You do not want to miss that. So go ahead. Our tickets are available already for Wrestle Jam. So go ahead and go to awfwow.com for those. It's going to be an incredible night with the APA, plus many more guests are coming. So you want to be there for Wrestle Jam. Now, back to the 21st. You got to hear from the Rocky Top Rocker. Let's go ahead and send it right now to your favorite of mine, Loverboy Lex Lee.
Rocky Top Rocker, you claim you're going to beat off Loverboy? Nobody beats off Loverboy but himself. And this tournament, this qualifying match, Loverboy is royalty. Hell, in high school, he was known as the mayor of Makeout City. In college, haha, Long Dong King Kong. But on February the 21st, once he defeats you, qualifies, and heads on, those other 7 men are gonna learn that on April the 11th, when he wins the whole thing, he will be known as the Duke of Doing It. It's time to crown the king.
Loverboy Lex Lee looking to rebound after a crazy couple months here in 2026, looking to get on the winning track, advancing to become our very first King of the Carnival. We're all rooting for you on that, Lex. Hope you make it happen. Of course, it's going to be a tall task with the Rocky Top Rocker. Now, I did tell you that there are going to be 4 qualifying matches. That's one of them. 2 of them are going to be involving fresh faces here in the AWF. You guys love Justin McKenzie. We brought him in a couple shows ago. We're going to have him come back. He's going to be wrestling AMJ. And then making his debut here in the AWF is going to be CJ Montana. He'll be going one-on-one with Brian Fowler. Brian obviously is had a crazy few months himself and was fortunate enough to be there to help Loverboy Lex Lee tag team in, unfortunately, a losing effort against the TVA because Casanova Colton Cage was attacked backstage, was unable to compete. We're not really sure what happened on that. I've got LP Ham looking into the situation as we speak. But Colton Cage will be back. Crime Scene. He'll be here. Go one-on-one with Zayeth in the final qualifying match for King of the Carnival. That'll be happening on the 21st. Now, speaking of the 21st, huge main event going down. Nature Boy Paul Lee, of course, is our Mr. Rumble Riot, winning the Battle Royal. He's decided that this is the way he's going out. If this is going to be his last title, if this is going to be his last opportunity with the title, he doesn't want to do a cheap shot. He doesn't want to attack somebody from behind or beat them when they're at 20%, 30%, what have you. He wants them at their best. So Paul has decided to go ahead and cash his Rumble Riot contract in on the 21st, and he will be going one-on-one with our AWF Heavyweight Champion, Mike Clay. Now, our cameras, of course, were fortunate enough to catch up with the Nature Boy. He had these thoughts.
Let me make it clear. February 21st, Mike Clay, it's you and me. I'm turning in the briefcase for a fair match. I want you at 100%. Matter of fact, 110%. I want to prove to everybody I can turn this in and get a match without jumping you from behind or anything else. So, Mike Clay, get ready to walk that aisle. This is my last chance of being the heavyweight champion before I retire in December. So be there, be ready, because I'm not clowning around. Woo!
There you have it, folks. Our entire lineup for AWF Crime Scene coming to you on the 21st. Now, here's the thing. We love to show you guys as much content as we can. We love to give you guys as much of the matches and things like that we can. But the fact of the matter is that if you don't come to the shows, you're going to miss out on some awesome stuff. As a matter of fact, if you weren't at Super Bowl Saturday on the 7th, then you missed the return of former AWF Heavyweight Champion Chris Crow. No one saw that coming. I didn't even know. Brother just walked right in. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. But he was here. If you weren't here, you missed it. So don't miss out on the 21st. 4 huge King of the Carnival qualifying matches, plus the main event. AWF Heavyweight Championship on the line. Mr. Rumble Riot, the Nature Boy Paul Lee, cashing in against Mike Clay. You do not want to miss that. Also, you don't want to miss Wrestle Jam coming up on May the 16th. Bradshaw, Ron Simmons, Farouk, whatever you want to call him, JBL, however you want to do it. APA, they're going to be in the house, and you want to be here to meet them. Grab tickets right now for both of those shows, Crime Scene and Wrestle Jam, at AWFWOW.com. Now remember, if you're coming on the 21st, doors open at 6:30. Bell time will be at 8. We're going to have all sorts of wonderful stuff lined up for you. So get here early, grab your snacks, get in your seats. It's going to be a lot of fun. You don't want to miss it. Folks, that's going to do it here for us from the Control Center, from all of us in the AWF. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Derek Zoo. We'll see you back here next Tuesday at 6:05 for more AWF.